welcome along to the Gateshead International Stadium. My name's Steve Wraith from Newcastle Legends, and we're here to announce the game, which you can see on the poster behind us, Gateshead Legends versus Newcastle Legends. My company's got a history of putting on big football events. We've done 2 in the past, both at Kingston Park and both for charity. The last one was a big success. We had 6,000 fans there to watch Newcastle Legends play Manchester United Legends in a 2-2 draw, and we raised £54,000 for Alan Shearer Foundation on the day. So this game has come up on the horizon really after a conversation that I had with Michael Williams on my left, and Michael obviously asked me if I would be able to put a game together to raise some money for Gateshead Football Club, and that came really, my introduction to Michael came through Steve Watson on my right, manager of Gateshead and obviously a former Newcastle United player. After throwing a few ideas around with Dominic, who's part of the team as well from Gateshead Football Club, we've managed to come up with a date, which as you can see is the 7th of April 2019 at Gateshead Stadium. The tickets will go on sale on the 1st of December via Ticketmaster, and the link for that tickets will go on to the Gateshead website on the 1st of December. Tickets will be £10 for adults and £5 for kids. Over the next 3-4 weeks we'll be announcing various players who are going to play on both sides, but I'm pleased to say that we have far right, we've got Steve Howie, who's confirmed to play for Newcastle United. As you can see on the poster, Peter Beardsley has agreed to play for Newcastle Legends as well. On the Gateshead side of things, we have Ben Clark and Mickey Cummins. They're going to be pulling together a Gateshead Legends team from the past. I'm sure Steve Watson will have a say as well on both teams, which is great. So from my perspective, it's just to announce the date and to announce our involvement and say that we hope that Gateshead fans and Newcastle fans can come together in harmony on the 7th of April and support Gateshead Football Club, because it's a big chance to raise a lot of money. We're going to do it at the stadium, and it's a big ground, so we can fill that and make a lot of money to help Gateshead Football Club. That would be great. That's enough from me. So what I'll do now is hand you over to Michael Williams. You can have a little few words on why we're doing this game.
Yeah, thanks Steve. Thanks for all coming. It's much appreciated. In fact, probably the first time I met Steve Watson, when I first got involved in the club just before the start of the season, Steve brought up the idea of having a Legends match. So it's great to finally get everything sorted and over the line. And thanks to Steve Ray for putting all in his hard work. We're bearing in mind that last time the Gateshead side they played Newcastle, it was a friendly match, and the stadium was full, over 11,000 here. So it'd be fantastic to repeat that. Get the stadium full. We're looking at raising money not only for the club but also for our charity foundation. We're just in the process of reorganising the foundation, looking at running projects next year to try and work much closer with the community, the schools, various charities within the borough of Gateshead, to try and raise a profile and I guess end of the day get more bums on seats, which is what Gateshead needs, because the football that's been played this season has been fantastic. We have a basis of around 15 local players, young players who are hungry and understand the area that Steve's put together, and it's just we feel a Legends match really is a great opportunity for the club to raise income, looking at not only the tickets that, as Steve said, will go on sale December the 1st, but also working on other areas of sponsorship. We're going to put together a hospitality package as well, and that will also be announced on December the 1st as well. So thanks again. It'd be good for the Mickey and Ben that they're working hard to get the Gateshead team together, and yeah, it's going to be an exciting occasion. Thank you.
Steve, you've played in a few Legends games over the last few years and always enjoy them, and you know, you obviously have to put a bit of training in.
We do, but unfortunately, I mean, every year it gets harder. But it's always good to get together with the ex-players. We do kind of have a laugh with it, but ultimately it's still, you know, we try and make it as competitive as possibly can, because, you know, even though we're all getting a bit older, it's still reputations, I suppose. And therefore we want people to come and watch the game, and they'll know that, you know, there'll not be a great deal given, not from our side anyway. And I'm sure the Gateshead lads will be up for that just as much as what we are. And it's a great opportunity for fans to sort of see the ex-Newcastle players, but also the ex-Gateshead players. So it should be a very good day and a good game, hopefully.
Steve, same really for you. I mean, you've been involved, you've supported the Paddle Cup over the last few years, which has raised vital money for St Oswald's. This is a bigger game, but it's also for the club which you're now manager of, and obviously this was your idea.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, unfortunately, the last 3 or 4 games I've not been able to play in because of obviously I had hip surgery, and I think probably be due a new hip by the time the next one comes around, definitely. So it'll be from a managerial standpoint, I'll be supporting it. But no, it's a great idea. I knew when I spoke to Mike and Joe and Aranjan about in the summer about possibility of trying to get some money towards hopefully my playing budget come next season maybe, but also the foundation and the community. And, I couldn't have thought of a better idea really. After being involved in the Pavel one and the Allen one at Kingston Park, it was a fantastic occasion. The lads loved getting to see each other again. There's varied amounts of energy and fitness levels amongst our boys, but as Steve said, always games that we try and win. So and I'm looking forward to coming against Ben and Mickey again, instead of just being on a head tennis court, which I'm still suffering from now after half an hour ago. So it'll be a good day, I'm sure.
Good stuff. Ben, big occasion, especially with the Gateshead lads. I mean, it's not every day you get a chance to play against some of the lads who played, you know, at the top of the game in the Premier League.
Yeah, it's really exciting, to be fair. Just to mention what Steve said before, family dealt, like half my family are Newcastle supporters. My son is, my 2 sons are, my daughter is, my mum is, my dad's a red and white, like. But you know, it'll be a fantastic occasion. You know, like, you know, the gaffer and Steve, they played at the top level, you know, and so much respect for them for what they've done in the game. But you know, I played in quite a successful Gateshead team. You know, they got to the playoff final, so you know, me and Mickey were trying to get some favours and try and get some lads to play, and it's something that we're really looking forward to. And you know, just to echo what the gaffer and Mickey and Mike said, it should be a great occasion.
Same question to you really, Mickey. Big occasion, you know, to have, you know, the legends come, but I think for the Gateshead fans it's going to be a big occasion for them as well to see some of their favourites come back.
Of course, you know, it's exposure for the club firstly. A lot of the Gateshead players are Newcastle fans, some of them were Newcastle as youngsters, so it'll be the case of probably trying to get one up on their heroes. And it will be a fantastic occasion. Like Steve said, they're all boys getting together. It's the same for us. You know, we've had successful spells, the Wembley run, the cup runs. So it'll be good to see some old faces. To be fair, I think majority of them, or some of them, are still playing. So I think our fitness levels may be a little bit higher. But no, it's going to be a fantastic occasion. Really looking forward to it.
Good stuff. Well, we'll wrap the press conference up there. But essentially, the main thing you need to know is it's the 7th of April. And that's 2019, of course, at the Gateshead International Stadium. Gateshead Legends versus Newcastle Legends. Tickets are £10 for adults and £5 for kids, and they'll be going on sale on the 1st of December, and you'll be able to find all the information for that and for the corporate packages on Gateshead's official website. Okay, thanks very much for coming.